Hopefully this goes better than last time. Alright, so today we are doing my annual little zodiac sign makeup tutorial thing. Alright, we're doing the Leo sign, which is the lion pigment from ColourPop. So, let's get into it. I don't actually know a Leo sign, but I know a person named Leo. My friend Nicole actually has a son named Leo. So, it's cute. But anyways, I'm going to channel some, because this is a gold pigment, so I'm going to channel warm, natural tones in this, because Leo's a boy. But anyways, I'm going to start with my Nivea Men Sensitive Cooling Post Shave Balm that I'm not really the biggest fan of this, honestly. I feel like I could get better with a real primer, honestly. And I'm currently about to purchase from Pat McGrath an Alter Ego in my life, and I'm excited about it. So, yeah, I'm going to try and do like a natural-ish makeup look for somebody like me. So I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer in C0. Again, I'm doing a Pat McGrath order, and I'm planning to do a Alter Ego order. I'm very excited about the Alter Ego order, just because all of the palettes are, like, well, they have one palette that matches Pat McGrath, and then all the other palettes match Natasha Denona. And I'm a little afraid that this is a brand that's going to go out of business, because they haven't released anything in a couple years, and a lot of their products are on sale, so acting fast. Using this Natasha Denona Metropolis kit brush. I don't even think Natasha Denona has brushes other than the brushes that came in her kit. Again, I am just taking the excess concealer down. This is literally a white base, so what I want is just the excess to be underneath my makeup. I'm taking my Makeup Revolution Ultimate Nudes palette in light, and I'm taking the base shade in here, and that is what I'm using to set this concealer. This is not my most favorite. I know that most of my favorite YouTubers like Angelica Nikovist, Heather Austin, and Morgan Turner do not enjoy Makeup Revolution's eyeshadow formulation, and I see what they mean. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what to do, so I'm just going to take my Natasha Denona brush again and take this shade here and work that into my crease. And I know from my Two Looks One Palette series where I used this palette that I'm not a fan of the eyeshadow formulation from Makeup Revolution, although I'm sure I will continue to purchase products from Makeup Revolution just because Makeup Revolution is kind of the ultimate dupe brand, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm curious as to why Makeup Revolution is not the brand that has the dupes to Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath. I'm curious as to why it's this other brand called Alter Ego, but I'm excited to try them out. I'm going to use my Real Techniques 207 detailer brush, and I'm going to spray it with my setting spray, and then I'm going to go in with my pigment. Okay, and then I'm going to take ColourPop's The Lion pigment. They don't sell this anymore, unfortunately. I don't know why they stopped selling this. These were genius in a pot, is what they are. They're literally geniusness in a pot. They're so gorgeous. Especially like when they're wet, like, oh, this is like Natasha Denona gold level, peeps. I swear. And apparently Alter Ego is able to make a good formulation, very comparable to Natasha Denona, very pigmented. I'm planning to do my Sephora order for August and July also, in case you were curious, because they have that Rouge reward thing, and I really want that. So when I'm happy with the pigmentation, I'm going to go back into this Makeup Revolution palette and take this brown right here on my Natasha Denona brush again. And I'm not even being cautious. Like, I'm literally pressing this brush in to my eyes because there's like not a lot of pigmentation on these, honestly. I think Makeup Revolution is trying to do Huda Beauty with these, and I don't have Huda Beauties, but I would like to purchase Huda Beauties, and I think I will, just to compare it to this. Alright, what I'm going to do is take Wet n Wild's Cushion Foundation and Tawny, I know that this is dark for me, on my sponge, and just kind of do this. This is a little bit dark on this side, so I'm going to try and spread that out a little bit. Okay, gonna take my NYX Total Control Pro Illuminator in light, and I'm gonna lighten up my face. And I'm just kind of like lightening up my face where I want light to be drawn. I've said it before, this is a good product. I just don't think that I think it's better as a mix-in medium, which is what I use it for. Okay, I'm going to blend it out with this Real Techniques 027 brush. Like I said, I think that this is better as a mix-in medium. Even a primer, it's really good as a primer. Oh, my pad bugs. You just really, I got a little much, so I really have to work to blend it out. Might as well just wear it as a foundation. I love this because like when I put primer on top, or powder on top of it, because I wear powder foundation because of how hot it is, it looks great. Taking my Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer in 06 Deep Honey, I'm just putting a dot here and dragging it down just a little bit, and then blending it out with my sponge. Using my Wet n Wild Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter in Rosy and Ready, I am just going to put a little tiny bit because I'm very, very glowy. I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer in C6.5, and I'm going to do a full under eye concealer because I am very glowy and I kind of want to cover that just a little tiny bits. Again, I'm going to blend that out with my sponge. Alright, taking my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder, I'm going to take it on the sponge, and that's how I'm going to set. It's like this. Thank you for hitting me. Okay, I love you too. And I'm just powdering where I want light drawn. Maybe baking, actually. Because I'm going to put a little bit more powder there. I'm going to use my flower kind of like foundation brush and take my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation and powder in Pearl and just set everywhere else. I'm gonna just dust that bake off. My parents are home, thank God. Taking my BH number 13 spoolie. I'm just gonna start working on my brows and taking my Beauty Essentials black brow pencil. I'm just outlining my brows. I did just cut my brows, so there is that. I'm going to take my Aesthetica brow brush and take this brown from the Makeup Revolution palette and start filling out my brows, planning to stay in the center of the black outline. Alright, when the brows are on, I'm taking my e.l.f. brow lift and my BH13 spoolie brush and putting in my brow gel. I love this stuff. This stuff is so amazing. I think I'm gonna just leave the eyelid top like this, but I want to take Conquest from my Profusion Chocolates palette on this like teeny bitty tiny wet brow brush. Because it is 5:38, I want to play around with some makeup, and I'm going to have like the gold and the rose gold, because this is a beautiful rose gold shade. I think I know who I'm giving this palette to after my declutter, because these tones will just pop on her skin tone. Alright, taking my Profusion Wing It Superfine eyeliner. I am gonna do wing. I'm still learning with this. The tip is very flimsy. I do like it though. By the way, I did see on Shein for She Glam that there was a couple eyeshadow palettes. I picked them up. One was called the Glitz Wiz palette, and I think that is a dupe for Natasha's Metropolis palette. And I think that there was another palette called Afterglow, which I picked up, that was a dupe for the Gold palette. And I don't have Metropolis, but I do have Gold. Taking my MAC eyeliner in NC15/NW20, I wanted a nude waterline. I'm going to take my Jeffree Star eyelash curler. I'm going to take my Jeffree Star approved lash primer. I need to get rid of that box. The box is just ridiculous for what this product is. Priming my lashes. Getting them ready. Going into my e.l.f. contour brush and taking the bronzer from the Rimmel and Kate Moss's Golden Sands palette. And just, I'm doing this because I really want a lifted effect with my bronzer. So I want to show you guys again what I did on this side was I took bronzer and I lifted it like that until I got my desired shape. And then I turned the brush and blended it out. I pulled out my Laura Lee blush palette. I don't know what blush to use. I'm going to use Strawberry Ice Cream because it is the most warm blush in this palette. But I am going to go extremely light-handed. Checking my House Labs that this is no longer available, but I'm glad I have it because I'm glad I got it because it's pretty nice. It's actually one of my favorites. It's from the Italian Glam collection that she did before she rebranded. Taking my Hard Candy Tiki bronzer. This is probably going to be the bronzer or the highlight I declutter in my next declutter because it's just like not a favored product in all reality. Alright, I'm taking my Anastasia Lash Brag Mascara. And this is the mascara I'm using. Taking my Hard Candy Matte-aholic lip liner in Sugar Plum. I'm going to fill in my whole lips for this look. I'm going to take Jeffree Star's Clout liquid lipstick. And I am kind of mixing it in. It's a metallic silver purple, so I am trying to mix it into my lip liner. Blend it out. So what I did was I tapped the product on and then I blended it out with the other side. And I got this look, which is what I wanted. Alright, and I'm setting with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Okay, and here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed my Leo-inspired makeup tutorial. Let me know if you are a Leo, what you thought of this makeup look, if you would improve on it. You just let me know the products you use and stuff like that. I really want to know. I love zodiac signs. Love everything zodiac. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys. Say bye, Kai. Kai's watching Mickey Mouse, so he might not say. Can you say bye-bye? My best friend.